I'm trying to work out. It's, and yeah, actually I do work out, by the way. I work out to maintain this body, that's right. Imagine what it would look like if I stopped caring. Just think about that for a second. Because you have to do certain things, like if you gain too much weight, you know, that's not good because at a certain point you have to stop doing things that normal people get to do. Like I had to stop wearing sweatpants. That's how fat I'd gotten, right? Because if you're thin and you wear sweatpants, it always looks like you're playing some kind of sport, you know? But if you're fat and you wear sweatpants, it just looks like you've given up on pants. It's not really a good look for anyone. Psychologically, people treat you differently too when you gain weight. Like I had friends who do this, they would only set me up on dates with other fat people. Being fat is not a common interest, right? You can't just grab any two fat people you see and go, hey, you guys look like you both enjoy ice cream. You should go out. That's messed up. That's the same way they make pandas at the zoo. It's not right. You can't just grab any two of us and expect us to have sex with each other. Although we probably will. Let's be honest. We probably, more than likely we will. To let you know a little something about myself, I come from a multicultural family. My mother is Ecuadorian, my father is Armenian. You know, it makes for good jokes, supposedly, as a comedian, but I don't really have jokes, I just have horrific childhood stories. Which I guess you can turn into jokes, but I haven't done that yet. So I just have traumatic episodes that I discuss, that's all I have. Like for lunch, my mother would make me peanut butter and jelly on pita bread. That's what she would do. Yeah. And you know how volatile little kids are. That's all they need to do to start making you the school weirdo. And I'm in a game of Mortal Kombat where I'm fist fighting kids over my exotic bread choices. And I'd go home and I'd beg my dad, I'd be like, Dad, please, could we just get regular sliced bread? No, pita bread is the best bread, okay? There's no better bread than pita bread. I'm like, hey, I don't have a problem with it, Dad. I just don't know if I want to be the ambassador of pita bread for the entire 3rd grade. It seems like a lot of pressure for an 8-year-old. All I'm saying, zero irony to the fact that he came to this country so his family didn't have to fight people over bread, by the way. Completely over his head. My family, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so, you know, but my parents were so proud, they didn't want to admit that, so they just come up with weird excuses why we couldn't afford stuff. Like, anytime I asked for anything that cost money, my mom would be like, that's only for white people. Only white people do that. I'm like, really, Mom? Only white people use bicycles? I don't know. This is when I've seen some photos of you and like 7 members of your family on a bicycle. One time I wanted Nike, she's like, oh, no, that's only for white people. I'm like, then somebody should tell the New York Knicks, all right? Because I'm watching this playoff game and it's like wall-to-wall brothers wearing sneakers. I was 14 before I realized the Foot Locker at the mall wasn't segregated and that anyone could go in. I mean, I should have caught on, you know, that did seem like a weird marketing strategy to open a whites-only shoe store in 1993, but that one was on me. We didn't have a ton of money, so the first thing my parents would do when they would come home would be to check the thermostat. They'd go, who's playing with this? Which one of your kids was playing with it? Every time you play with this, we have to pay a bill. Who's playing with it? Like, playing with it? They made it sound like there's some fun to be had with a thermostat. Oh, is Mom gone? Good, shut off the Nintendo. Let's go play with the thermostat. Grab all the kids in the neighborhood, see if they want in on this action. It'd be terrible for me to keep all this fun to myself. My parents are still terrible with technology, by the way. Just horrendous with technology. Like if you don't know something, what do? You look it up on the internet, right? You know what my dad does? He calls me on the phone, and then I look it up on the internet. So as far as my dad is concerned, I am the internet. Which sucks, because now every phone conversation I have with my dad has become a game show where I have to figure out what he's talking about in the fewest amount of clues humanly possible. One time he called me up, he goes, hey Harry, I saw a commercial for the movie. You know, the movie? The movie? Like, hey Dad, this isn't the Soviet Union in the 80s. We get more than one movie a month. You gotta be a little more specific. Who was in the movie? The guy with the face. Like, the guy with the face? Yeah, you know, the guy with the face! face. The guy, he's making faces all the time. He never has any new information. He just keeps repeating the same information, just faster and angrier, like I'm the idiot. The guy with the face. The guy's making faces all the time. I'm like, the guy with the face? What are you talking? Yeah, the guy with the face. Sometimes he makes a face like a duck dude. Sometimes he makes a face like Ratman. Ratman? You mean Batman? Yeah, Ratman, Batman, what's the difference? I go, the difference is one is real, the other you're making up just to screw with me. I'm like, which Ratman was it? Was it, I don't know, was it Christian Bale, George Clooney? Yeah, that's the one. Jenny Rooney, right? He's got a movie. What time's going to be on the TV? I go, it's not going to be on TV, Dad. It's a commercial for the movie. If you want to see it, you got to pay $15, like everyone else. And he goes, 15, that's a lot of money. I pay 5. Now he's haggling with me. I'm like, Dad, I don't make the price at the movie theater. If you don't want to spend that, wait till it comes out on Netflix. He goes, what's Netflix? I'm like, ah, damn. Now I got to explain Netflix. I got to get out of this conversation immediately. So I panicked. I just pretended to have a heart attack and I hung up the phone. But that didn't stop him. He called me right back 2 minutes later, but it wasn't even to check in on me. He just wanted to know what kind of stamps you use for emails. All right, thank you guys. You guys have been awesome. Good night.